Now, this verdict has political implications, of course. As you may remember, the president himself weighing in quite strongly early on.
But my main message is to the parents of Trayvon Martin. If I had a son, he'd look like Trayvon.
And that was the president speaking shortly after the shooting of Trayvon Martin. Let's bring in George Stephanopoulos now. He's the host of ABC's This Week. George, what, if anything, are you hearing from Washington this morning? No comment yet from the White House itself, right?
Not at all. Pretty muted reaction so far from Washington. No comment from the president or the White House. Relatively little comment from members of Congress so far as well. No official statement from the Justice Department. But I was able to speak with a Justice Department official who did emphasize, as Gio was just reporting, that an investigation is open, has been open in this case. But you have to know that the bar for a civil rights prosecution here is very, very high. It would be under the Shepard Act, named after Matthew Shepard. That's the Hate Crimes Act. And to have a successful prosecution there, you'd have to show that this violence was motivated by race. And you'd have to also show not negligence, not an accident, direct intentional violence motivated by race. That is a very high bar, given the fact that George Zimmerman has now been acquitted not only of second-degree murder, but also of manslaughter.
Does this reignite the debate over the highly controversial Stand Your Ground law in Florida?
Well, we've seen the head of the NAACP, Benjamin Jealous, come out overnight and said they're going to continue to fight for repeal of those laws in the states. And this morning, I'm going to have members of the Senate Judiciary Committee on my program as well. We'll talk about that and all of the fallout from this verdict.
In many ways, the case is not fully over. But, George, thank you. We appreciate it. And George will be dedicating much of his broadcast to the verdict this morning, this week, with George Stephanopoulos, coming up soon right here on ABC. George, thanks again.